Sark, what's been the overall focus and goal of this spring?
How do we take the depth that we have and then take everybody to another level? And that takes being intentional by us as coaches. I think that takes being intentional by each individual player so that collectively everybody's taking positive steps moving forward.
Hey, welcome back to the Unbiased Room. Today we're here to talk about the Texas Spring Game, right? So, you've seen the game. We headed into Steve Sarkisian's third year of coaching the program, and he said this team, it feels like his team now. Feels like his team. They walk like his team. They practice like his team. So he's really taking that ownership of that team, and it's good to see. So some of my takeaways from the spring game, they were able to connect on a deep ball, right? Which we weren't able to do that all last year, and it was painful to watch, man. Drop pass after drop pass, or Quinn Ewers not throwing a wide receiver open. It was frustrating. They dialed it up in the spring game. Didn't score a lot of points, but they were making plays when they needed to make plays. A.D. Mitchell, a transfer receiver in out of Georgia, my man had a one-handed grab in the end zone while the safety draped all over him. It was good to watch. Something surprising is that a lot of people was trashing Arch Manning, saying he's not as good as everybody thinks he is. He struggled in the spring game a little bit, but Malik Murphy, I think he solidified second spot on the depth chart. Right, Sarkisian came out and said, Quinn is his guy. Going forward, it's Quinn, right? But I think Malik solidified that second spot. He balled out. He went 9 for 13 for 183 yards and 2 touchdowns. So he killed it. But one of the most surprising things that I thought is that they got like 45 snaps each, and that was Jonte Cook, one of our wide receivers that came in, and also DeAndre Moore out of California. And man, they set the field on fire. Those boys are gonna be something serious in years to come. That's all that they're talking about on the Texas threads and the feeds and the chat rooms is how fast DeAndre Moore is, how Jonte Cook, his route running is just it's crazy. Some things that I didn't like so much watching was the consistency in the run game. With us losing Bijan and Roshan to the draft, we have to be consistent, especially on third down, running the ball. So that's one of the things that I was looking like, man, we cannot, you know, we get 3 yards, we run the ball again, it's a loss of one. We get the ball, we gain eight, the next run play, we in the backfield for 5 yard loss. So we got to get consistent, and that's just not on the running backs. That's on the run blocking too. Our consistency in the run blocking wasn't that great. We have two offensive linemen that didn't play that will end up starting. So I know that that has something to do with it. And then our rushers on the edge wasn't that great. We created a lot of pressure up the middle with our D tackles, but with our edge, it wasn't great. But I tell you what, we have a 5-star linebacker, Anthony Hill Jr. Man, this dude, man, they saying he like the next Micah Parsons. They had him, so they did line him up at edge. They lined him up at edge twice, and he got hit the running back for like a loss of 8, and then got a sack on Malik Murphy. So I think he's he's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a problem. He's 6'2" and a half, like 225. Yeah, I'm excited to see what he's gonna do, and I'm pretty sure he's starting day one.
With the hype, you might have to. I'm just saying, but he did
Yeah,
perform. That's what's good to see, right? That the
yeah,
hype is not just words; it's actually
yeah,
performance based, right? Um,
yeah.
I think, like I said, the biggest concern Texas has a lot of pressure this year to be successful, right? It's year three on the Sark. On the Sark, a lot of we talked about in previous episodes that we expect them to be there at the end of the year, man. So the biggest concern that I could see is just replacing Bijan Robinson. He's being the NFL scouts are saying that he's one of the best that's come through in a long time, right? Pound for pound, one of the best running backs to come through. So replacing him, and he, like you alluded to, right? The a couple of running backs. Not on them. Could also be poor offensive line play. But yeah, if y'all can get that under control or get the running game going, the quarterbacks are there, the receivers are there, defense, kind of there, you know.
Yeah, so my takeaways are Malik Murphy, like you said, he was balling.
Yeah.
But is he willing to sit? Right. And I know there were already rumors that he could possibly transfer and find a starting job somewhere else. Because you look at it, right, you got Quinn Ewers, you got him, Arch Manning. I know Arch wasn't as good as we thought he would be. He's still young, first time playing in a college game against D1 athletes.
Hmm.
Uh, but are y'all gonna be able to hold on to Malik Murphy? That's number one. Two, Cedric Baxter. I know he was playing the running back. He got most of the carries this spring because two backs were out, right, due to injury
Yeah.
or whatever,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So I know Keelan
Jonathan Brooks and Keelan Robinson. They
Robinson,
both neither one
yeah,
of them played.
yeah. So I think the running game will be okay. And then I think y'all got all five offensive linemen coming back as well, right? They
Hmm.
started last year.
Yeah.
That's huge, man.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is right.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried, man, when they come to Tuscaloosa, depending on who's at quarterback, right? For Bama, because I think Texas gonna, with Sarkeesian, they're gonna be able to throw that ball around. And Jonte Cook is a burner at
Yeah.
wide receiver, and I think that he's gonna make some noise right his freshman season.
Yeah, I think so too. I think, you know, I don't know if he'll have the season that I don't think he's gonna have the freshman season that Xavier Worthy had because he balled out his freshman year. But I think he will have a good season because his route running, oh man, it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
they're gonna
crazy.
give Bama. They're gonna give Bama a lot of problems, man.
To close this out, man, we ain't done it yet though. So, I as good as they looked on offense, I can't drink the Kool-Aid yet because this is year three, right? Year three is the prove it year for Steve. So he got to make shit happen.
And as I say, the pressure on them, man, they got to make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
At
it's gonna get
least
harder.
playing, at least competing for a Big 12 title. We ain't doing that. I don't think Steve ain't gonna survive too long.
Yeah, because this is what I'm saying. Because this is y'all last year in the Big 12. I mean, next year
Hmm.
is SEC, man, and
Yep.
that slate gonna be real tough. So
Yeah.
yeah, he got to do it now.
And we got the talent to do it. We got to put it all together. Hey, but that does it for this episode of the Unbiased Room. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell us how we doing. Take care.